Well, good evening from a very, very, very chilly Medyka border this evening. It was a very sunny, gorgeous, clear day, but freezing all day, for certain. And as the day has become evening, it is so cold. I didn't see who just jumped on, but hi, it's Ben. He's often first on. Sound check, Ben. Sound check, please. So tonight, more of an update and a few stories rather than necessarily too much to necessarily show you. It was a kind of a weird day. Towards the back end of yesterday and early this morning, we got plans, we got things going into place, but it felt like it could stall. And then, anyway, we were here for like an hour this morning, and then suddenly people are like running around and being like, "Hey, we found you an office building on site, so you can have that from tomorrow and use that as base of operations for the coordinating the volunteers." And they were like, and then we found this other place around the corner because we know the volunteers are struggling for accommodation. So if you have this place, it's totally free, it's electric, it's heated, and we can put some cots in here. And then some other guy comes up to me. Oh, so I don't think I told it you last night because it wasn't kind of confirmed. So yesterday, some guy comes up to me and said, "What ICT infrastructure do you need to make this work?" And I was like, "Well, I'll take 4 laptops, a printer, 2-way radios, a power and repair tree." And he said, "Okay." So he came back today and he's like, "Can't do all of that, but we can definitely do all of the computer infrastructures." So that's cool. And then, so tomorrow it's all been cleared out today. So tomorrow we get the keys and we can get started on there. We have booked and ordered the space for the volunteers. So our tent will be built. Actually, I wasn't going to show you anything, but we're actually holding off. This is actually where the whole thing started, way back. And these temporary tents that we've been using mainly to store things in. In fact, to be fair, these 2 tents here were actually where we served about 4,000 meals in the very first 2 days we were here, before we had anything, before all of their sort of big stuff arrived. And we've been using them for storage ever since. And now they're actually reserving the space. So the tent that we've actually purchased with your money, you're pleased to know I got the guys who are building it to agree to do it for free. So it's going to be twice the size of that. It's going to be twice the length of that. So it's a 50 square meter piece of space, 50 square meters. So that's great. So that's all ordered, and will be coming in at the start of next week. So that's all very exciting. In other news, those of you who didn't catch my live from this morning, I won't go over it all, but needless to say, there's some fairly unpleasant characters in this world, and on the other side of the border between Liv and here, gangs are active, charging people between 150 euros and 800 euros to get here. Sex traffickers are all over the place. The detritus of the world has arrived to help the party. But then in other good news, some of the other English guys who've been here have been working really, really hard to break down barriers and push through spaces and places. It would seem that they've managed to convince the people at the distribution aid warehouse that it's actually a good idea to distribute aid. And as they can't distribute aid, maybe they should put it in the back of their trucks and let them take it. So, again, nothing to do with me personally, except part of the team that's doing it and coordinating it and knowing what's going on. So managed to bring down loads of staple medications, paracetamol, ibuprofens, We've got like a couple of specialist wheelchairs down here because there were literally 2 wheelchairs the entire camp. So we got those. Continue to try and improve the infrastructure. Radios are in very, very, very short supply locally, as is diesel for that matter, which is a problem because the diesel heaters, whilst amazing, use a ton of the stuff. So it was a kind of a bit of a day of moving things forward a little bit at a time. In addition to that, I can't talk too much about this because I seriously wouldn't want to upset it. Scotty, what's up? Yeah, I'm just on the live.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No bother. I'll come and see you soon. And we've been able to service some of the needs from our side of the border of people who are waiting further up the line, much further up the line, if you know what I'm saying. And so that's been a really good set of relationships that have been built with people around here that are trying to do the right thing. I mean, best way you can help from the US, jump on a plane, come on down. It's chilly, pack your gloves. You can come hang out and do some stuff. And if that doesn't work, Kerry, you can tell lots of people to send some more cash down, because literally the guys today, I mean, I didn't spend any of our money today. I owe you an apology, because I did say today that I would take a little bit of time out and do a couple of softer, more person-centric, friendly things. And then when they came to me and was like, hey, here's an office, here's a base, here's a place you can turn into accommodation, here's a space for your tent. Oh, I never did finish telling you. So we basically reserved that. We're keeping our storage there to reserve a space for where our tent's going to be, which is excellent because it's going to put it right front and center of the camp, and that's not what it's about. But it's still excellent that that's the case. That we're right beside the World Central Kitchen guys, which is who I started working for when I got down here. And we have a very close relationship now, so that's really great. I mean, when we didn't have a tent, we used theirs. When they didn't have lights, they used the stuff that we purchased. So it's all cool. So yeah, back to my apology. It went nuts, and those were things that for the long-term benefit, I promised to. I have another picture of another cat. That's the one thing I haven't. I might have 2 pictures of cats today. That's the one thing I haven't managed to forget to do. But I promised tomorrow to definitely get a little bit more smiles and laughs and meets and greets, and passing out some things that we're able to purchase as well. But just I keep on sending the money because it changes by the day. Like, people will walk up to me and like, can I have this? Is there any way you can get me that? And then sometimes I'm able to go, yeah, I'll do that. So like literally today, somebody's like fingers are almost bleeding because they've been like, they bought really old work gloves with them. They went through them. They're doing really hard manual labor, and he like shows me these gloves. They're falling to pieces. And he's like, God, there's just no gloves anywhere. So I just went into town, bought 25 pairs of gloves, bang, in the box, let people know if they need some work gloves replacing. They're right here for them. And that's your money, and it's instant work. And I just need to, I'm sure I don't need to remind any of you, I don't want to insult your intelligence, but if the guys who are here to support the people are obstructed in their work, or it's harder than it needs to be, then the level of care and service that we can all give is less than the best that it could possibly be. So whilst it's not always and because also other things are really well covered, like if people weren't being fed, that would be the priority. But we have got so much food here, frankly. I've been to worse festivals. Like the amount of choice. There's literally a guy who's down the bottom, like making fresh pizzas, throwing the pizza and bringing them out on the pizza pan and just handing them out to the passers-by. And we're now at a place where there's so much food and infrastructure in place that pretty much all the volunteers are now being fed on site, which is amazing. And you even got now the place where army personnel stop and grab a hot chocolate because there's a good amount of stuff here. So it's about continuing to try and plug the gaps. But yes, I will be a little bit more squidgy tomorrow, I promise. Anyway, there's not a lot to show you that's any different tonight, so I will leave you with those thoughts and updates, and check with you tomorrow, where hopefully I'll be able to show you around our new offices and new accommodations, and we'll be able to start and feel a little bit more in command and feel like we've got a central space to be in. So again, thank you all for your donations. Know that they are being placed out worthily. Wherever I can avoid paying for anything from your money, I am doing. Wherever somebody needs something, I'm using it. It's just amazing to be able to turn around to people when someone says, "Oh, I can't," or "I wish I had," and go, "I'll get it." Or you've got a couple of lads out already on a run somewhere, and you're like, "Can you pick me this up and I'll send you the money?" So thank you guys for everything. Thank you for tuning in. And I didn't lose the sound today. I didn't turn the camera that many times. It is so cold. Like, I literally can't hold the phone anymore. So good night to all and one all. And I will see you probably same time, same place tomorrow with some more updates. I have no idea what all these flashing little things are on the side of my screen. It's just weird. It's like a fireworks display. But if that's praise, I'll take it. Good night, everybody, from Medyka and the border, signing off.